Want to do it with me? No, I don't want to do it with you. I'm just kidding. Hey, it's Lance McGowan here, and today I'm going to share with you a little conversation that I had on my Facebook Messenger with somebody I do know. Because if you saw my other video, there was actually a Facebook Messenger little string of somebody that just wasn't happy with one of my other videos that I did. Link will be in the description. Okay, anyways, she was just asking me some questions about, some stuff, and I was trying to figure out where she was coming from, and then I'll give you some commentary. Here we go. Alright, so she opened up with Lance! Exclamation points out the wazoo. Long time no talk, how are you? Just to give you some context, the last time we actually talked on Messenger was like 3 years ago, so it was a little while. She moved out of Vegas. We actually met at like I believe it was a handstand class, and so that was one of the things I first did when I got here. So, fun fact, Lance can do handstands, and Lance can also use third person talking. Okay, anyways, here we go. I just said, hello, I'm doing well, how are you? She said, I'm great, how's doTERRA treating you? So this is the first question to maybe gauge how I'm liking my business. People will do that, they'll see where you're at, if you still like it or not, if you're still kind of active or not. That's normal. I didn't think anything of it. I said, awesome, it's going well, lots of YouTube videos and client follow-ups. You using or sharing doTERRA? So now I was asking her because I knew back then, like when I first met her, she already had an account with doTERRA, I believe at the time kind of as a wholesale customer slash wellness advocate. She wasn't really sure, like she wasn't getting the type of support she needed from her upline, even when she was asking for it. And so she was kind of falling off the doTERRA bandwagon back then, but I'm sure she kind of really, kind of fell off after 3 years or so. But anyway, she said, still using it when I remember. So that was in actually parentheses. So one of the things that I always teach about with the oils is if you don't use them, they're going to collect dust, they're going to become paperweights, or they're going to stay in the box they came in, which adds no value to anyone. And it's so important to learn how to use them. Do the wellness consult. That's why I offer that to my clients, to continue to get education from my YouTube videos or other things, and most importantly, replace what's in your health, bathroom, or kitchen cabinet with essential oils, supplements, personal care products. I mean, there's just so many things you can replace. I mean, it's endless, the possibilities. I have videos on every single product that doTERRA has, so you can check those out. The possibilities are endless. Okay, so when people say this, what she just said, it means that they haven't learned the benefits and uses enough, and they really haven't made wellness a lifestyle with this company. So let's continue reading. Oh, and that could either be because their upline didn't provide support or because they didn't seek it out enough. So it could go both ways too, and mixes of both. But anyways, okay, we're continuing for real this time. It's been really helpful with seasonal threats this year and relaxation in my office. What are your current favorites? Okay, so I like how she's engaging in the conversation. And so far this has been more interactive. Like she's not hard selling, she's not going in for the sale. With her company, which will be, you can tell from the title what it is, but anyways, I said, at least you have some to use. And that's like picking a favorite child. I have multiple. You still in Vegas? So I knew she had moved, but I wasn't really sure where she was at, and so she said, that's true, haha, I love it, no, I'm in Florida now, you still liking Vegas? I said, going on my 5th year in Vegas, and I can say it feels like home, because it really does. I have my tribe, and it's awesome. It's not just strip clubs and casinos, people. Come on now, there's more out here. There's hiking, there's Sprouts, grocery stores, and other stuff. Okay, this is not a tourism video. Alright, she says, I wish, oh no. Oh, okay, and then I said, I've never been to Florida, you by the beach? She said, I wish, that's my goal eventually. I was just excited to get any job right out of college, and I figured no part of Florida would be terrible. That's so great. Are you still keeping super active like you were? Second question about my activeness in doTERRA, and after knowing where she was going after further conversations, I know why. It's because she was gauging whether or not I was still in it to win it with doTERRA. The answer is yes. Okay, that's what you know. That's what she didn't know at the time. But that's normal. Like, she's actually engaging in conversation, which I appreciate, and she's actually trying to get to know me, and she didn't, again, she's not coming out with the right hook with the sales pitch here. That's why the title is actually a soft sell, which is a little, it's more subtle. I appreciate that. It's kind of it's kind of like appreciating somebody who gets to know you before they, you know, ask you to marry them. How about that? Okay. All right. True. Driving to the this is what I said. True. Driving to the beach is a cool option too, for sure. I'm about to go to the LVAC, which is the Las Vegas Athletic Club. It's a gym. I'm actually going to go after this video too. My handstand game is stronger too, and I thought about you the other day when I was talking to someone about acro yoga. What about you? She says, "Oh, that's awesome. I miss acro yoga. I'm doing amazing." And then I basically didn't say anything back for like 9 days, and that was pretty much it. I mean, we had been going back and forth like, you know, every other day or something like that. Not all this happened in the same day. Like 9 days passed. She messaged me. Okay, so here is what I was thinking she was going with, but now she finally came out with it. She says, "Hey Lance, any interest in doing a nutritional cleansing system with me? I've only been using the system for 3 weeks and I'm already experiencing 8 pounds of weight, 8 pounds of unwanted fat loss, tons of energy, and I've been able to get back into the gym with no tightness. I was tired of seeing everyone else's before and afters, and I was ready for my own. It was so easy to do, and everything tastes amazing. My friend is coaching me. She worked with loads of people and doesn't charge anything. All we do is pay for the products. Want to do it with me?" No, I don't want to do it with you. I'm just kidding. No, I think that's cool. She finally came out with it. I was wondering when that was coming, and I figured that was the case, but didn't know what company. And then I said, "Hello, I do a daily cleanse, but what brand is it?" So when somebody kind of does their thing, I'm like, because I want to know what brand it is. It's most likely that I found like 9 times out of 10 a network marketing company, which I'm not opposed to, but I have to have a need that's not already being fulfilled. And I would say almost every need that I have is already being fulfilled by the company I'm with, which is doTERRA. So for me to do this, you know, I may not be the best customer. And I realize that, and I'm very just blunt with people. And that's also because I understand the benefits and uses of like all the products. So like people who don't use their oils are not going to use their oils and find out all the benefits and uses and then probably either go to like a store shelf or go to another network marketing or MLM company because they didn't seek out the information or they didn't get it from their upline, which really you should be self-motivated to get this information, not rely on your upline. But the upline is cool to have, obviously. So anyway, she says, "Oh, awesome. It's called Isagenix. What do you use?" She already knows I'm with doTERRA, but anyways, I said, "I'm familiar with them. I use whole foods, oils, other sups, reverse osmo water, and apple cider vinegar. And that's how I cleanse on a daily basis." It's pretty amazing, actually. Okay, she says, "That's awesome. I've tried a lot of different supplements and was eating really well, but still wasn't feeling how I should. Have you used Isagenix before, or just have you heard or researched them?" So she's basically saying, yeah, I didn't feel that good until I started using them. So, okay, a little bit of, what's that called? Rhetoric? You know, kind of influential language. All right, so she says, I say here, "That's good to hear. I've gone to some events in the past and did a YouTube video as well." She says, "What?" Or I actually said, I did a YT video, which is YouTube. She says, "What's YT?" I said, she says, "I'm still new to the company." And I said, "No problem. YT equals YouTube." "Oh, with Isagenix," she says. I say, "You got it." She says, "I want to see." I say, "I review other MLMs." And then she says, "Can you send me the link?" And I said, "Yes, it's in my playlist here." I give her the link. And then I say, "I debunk MLM myths / haters in this playlist," because you know I get them. And others, since it's so many comments / questions. Oh, by the way, I love haters. I love non-haters. I love lovers. I love fans. I love neutral people who ask questions. I love everyone. I think criticism, whether it's constructive or deconstructive, is just information from another person's perspective, and it's up for me to look for the kernel or the watermelon of truth in what they're saying, pull it out, apply it to my life, and make sure I can give that back to others. So I just wanted to add to that and say that, because I think that's really important to mention. Okay, anyway, she ends it with this. "Oh, gotcha. I'm curious what you'll say about them because I love the products themselves." And then she has like a laughing emoji face. "I can feel a huge difference." Okay, so she's still, you know, soft selling the benefits a little bit, or at least how she feels anecdotally and stuff like that. So that pretty much ends it. And yeah, so you notice a couple things. Well, one is that it was actually a conversation. So it wasn't leading with what you've probably seen some of my other videos with the Reddit posts that people get. It's just like leading with the business opportunity first. Like she actually, she kind of worked it a little bit, and was and didn't give up, and she followed up, and looks like she had a little bit of a script there, which is cool. Like, and me being in a network marketing company, namely doTERRA, and having that training, I appreciate when people do that. I think that's nice. It's like going on a few dates, meeting the parents before they, hint that they want to get married, right? It's kind of that. And so it's cool. The other thing I noticed is that she was with doTERRA and kind of used them before and not really uses them now. And she just switched to another company that maybe had better mentorship or uplines that would maybe give her the support to feel more confident in the products. And that's interesting to me because obviously people go from doTERRA to Young Living to doTERRA. I've done videos on those if you haven't already seen them. If you have, great job, awesomeness. There's people that go from, that buy from other network marketing companies as customers, but then are, maybe doTERRA wellness advocate, or they're, people just are customers of multiple network marketing companies. Like I'm not opposed to that, because it's like having a Sam's Club membership and a Costco membership at the same time. And also, maybe you go to Target and Walmart, so you got the retail stuff that you get, you got the wholesale stuff you get, because each one of those is giving you value based on what you need. And not one, retail store or place may have it all. Like, I can't get my food from doTERRA. Like, I have to go to the grocery store, or like I have water that I have to get from a reverse osmosis machine. I can't get it from doTERRA. Like, but I can use oils in my water. I can use oils in my food, and to enhance the benefits, to enhance, some of the flavor as well, depending on what it is. And so that's different. But the video that I did on Isagenix was more talking about again, like MLM myths and network marketing myths and stuff like that. But the main thing I always encourage people to do is look at the ingredients, and not just look at them, but understand where the synthetics are, kind of what is in there, what fillers are in there and stuff like that. So that's a whole nother video. Not going to go into that, but that's one thing that I noticed. And I'm glad she didn't lead with the business opportunity either. That's what I'll say, because and that may be why she was asking a couple times, like, are you still active with doTERRA? Are you still with doTERRA? Things like that. So I like how she was seeking understanding. So I would say overall, to summarize everything, whether you're with a network marketing company or not, there is a good, better, best, bad, worse, and the worst way to be prospected for a potential customer position with a company, network marketing company, or a business opportunity. And I think it's so important to get training as a distributor or wellness advocate with doTERRA or whatever network marketing company, to have those skills to do so in a way that seeks understanding and builds relationships and does it over time, to find where the need is, right? We want to find out if there's a need, and if there's goals, and if there's a gap that we can fill without trying to close on the first date, right? We ain't trying to hit it and quit it, like a one-night stand. We gotta work this relationship. We're trying to get married, you know what I'm saying? But in the context of products and purchases, you know what I'm saying? It's all the same. It's really the same. It's just different, Okay. Anyway, I digress. I don't know where I was going with all that. I think I was just trying to say that romance and business are a lot more similar than we think. And because it all involves relationship building and escalation to different milestones. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, well, that's it for today's video. Before I continue to talk about other random stuff that's not related, alright, hit the like button if you did, hit subscribe for future video updates, and most importantly, check out the links in the description below. Got some good stuff down there for you to continue the learning process, or just just see what I was talking about further, take it to a different level, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we'll see you in the next video.